One of the best things about the Rivian R1S is it's an adventure vehicle. You can pretty much take it anywhere and do anything with it. And when you flip down those second and third row seats, you can sleep in it. And so recently I was able to get my hands on what I truly believe is the best custom fit mattress for your Rivian R1S. And this comes to us from Lost Horizon. And of course, I'll link to them in the description down below. Now, this video is going to have chapters, so you can feel free to look and skip around as you see fit. Before we jump into the actual footage outside where I set it up, tear it down, and do all the in-betweens with the mattress, I'm going to cut over and show you just a couple of specifics so you know what we're talking about here. Here are the dimensions of the mattress, as well as its bag. Also mention that it comes in at about 4.5 inches thick, and it's a hybrid mattress. So it is both a mixture of foam that comes in at about 9 to 10 pounds worth, and then you've got your air chamber. So you can fill that either with the included pump or it's self-inflating as well. So you can get this to the exact firmness that you'd like. The last thing I'll mention is it has an R value of 13, meaning that regardless of what temperature is like outside, this mattress is going to maintain its own temperature really well for a comfortable night of sleep. So with that being said, let's cut on outside and we'll take a look at the mattress up close. Now, of course, this is going to ship in its own exterior box, and when you open it up, you are going to be greeted with the product itself in a plastic. You remove the plastic and then you get this nice carrying bag with all the details, including the label as it is made exactly for the Rivian R1S. It does include a shoulder strap for easy transport to and from your vehicle or wherever you want to take it. And then we also have a little port here along the side of the bag. I won't tell you what that's for yet, but it is functional and it's a really cool kind of thoughtful idea. We've got a clip there to keep this closed. It just kind of unravels here. And when you do that, you can then open it up. It's almost like a clamshell style opening. And inside, you're going to find the mattress as well as the air pump, as well as sewn in instructions that walk you through storage and cleaning, setup, as well as tear down and a few other things as well. So you don't have to worry about ever losing these instructions, which I certainly appreciate. Now let's get a closer look at that air pump because it comes in its own plush bag here labeled Lost Horizon. When we open it up, you're going to find not only the air pump, but some instructions as well as a USB to USB-C charging cable. So you can plug this directly into your Rivian and charge it up or at home for that matter. It's very small. It's very lightweight. It's very powerful. There is your USB-C for charging, your power button. Up along the top, you'll connect it to deflate your mattress. Along the side, you connect it to inflate the mattress. And it works exceptionally well, as you'll see in a few moments here. So the first thing we're going to do is flip our seats down. There's one, there's two, 3, and 4. And then we're going to take this right here, we're going to lift it up, and that's that. There is a point to this. If you do not want to use your air pump, this is another way that you can actually get air in your mattress. But for now, we're going to set that aside. See these clips? This helps to hold it in place, but you can also carry it. So let's go ahead and get those off. These are not attached, so they just come out like that. And we'll toss these in the bag. And I'll set the bag aside. And then this just simply unrolls like this. Now, before I put this in, come on in here. This is going to go towards the front. So that opens up. Just like that. And if you want to come walk around here and look over my shoulder and really get in here, this right here is self-inflating. So once we undo this, you see how that's blue here? You're going to push this in. Watch what it does. It is self-inflating. So if you watch all this down here, right now it is filling up with air. And so if you go closer to there, you might actually hear the air rushing in. And so you could set this up and leave it, and within 5 to 15 minutes, this is going to fill up with air on its own. Now, another way that you can fill this up with air all right, watch this. This bag has a purpose. Notice how there is air in this bag? Do you see this right here? Watch this. Let me come on in here. Now if we attach this here, all that air is going inside the mattress. So if you were in a pinch and you need to have just a little bit more air, that's another way you can fill this up. See how much it's filled up already. And come on and walk around here for a minute. And you can see it's filling up. Now, do you see this right here? This is my pump. This is another way to do it. So if I plug that in just like that, now I can press this button and I have filled it up even more. And so now at this point, I can close this up and we're in business. So one of the first things you're going to notice here is the curvature, and that's perfect because you can still access your screen and your air conditioning vents. As far as fit goes, you'll notice it is a perfect fit all the way around. And again, if you want to take another look at this, that gives you the ability to access your AC vents and everything else. So if you want to let air out, basically what you're going to do is you're going to come here and you heard it come out, and now you can get your desired firmness. That's also how you're going to deflate it, but I'll talk through that in just a moment here. This is going to have ample room for 2 people, or 1 person and a pet, or 2 people and a small pet. And then if you kind of look down here, what you're going to notice, like coming right here, you still have access to your cup holders. You still have access to everything that you want to put inside here as well. And then it's form-fitting, so you don't have to worry about things dropping down here. And the same thing goes for when you actually close these doors. So if you can kind of reach in and take a look right here, there's really no gap right here. So items aren't going to fall through here. Of course, in a Gen 1, this does go straight down, but that's the nature of how the Rivian's built. But this is really form-fitting, and it feels comfortable. It gives you ample room, and it's definitely something I could see myself sleeping in, and I will. So one tip on the pump, you double press to turn it on and single press to turn it off. Double press, single press. So that's how that works. Now, deflation, there's a couple of ways you can do this, okay? So if you look in here, you can see that you've got that little needle that comes out here, and that's if you're gonna inflate it, basically. However, to deflate it, you're gonna press this and flip it around. Now, if you want to deflate it naturally, then you can leave it like this and just kind of air it out. But watch this, because this is the coolest part about this product. The top of this will deflate. So when you've got this selected like that, hook that in. Watch what happens when I do this. I'm going to take that off for a minute, okay? And that really speeds up the deflation process. And then we still have some air here, but what we can do is fold this over. Make sure you're still on deflate. Use the top portion. It's that simple. So you can roll this from either direction, and it might actually be easier, possibly, to roll it from this end, which I'm going to try. There we go. And then these are adjustable. Let's go just like that. Just like that. I'm going to cinch this one down. So while not perfect, It works. And your bag is ample enough in storage space that it still fits. Right there. And this just rolls up like that. And that's it. So put that right there. So that's it. That's the Lost Horizon mattress, specifically designed for the Rivian R1S. And as I mentioned at the top of the video, I truly believe this is the best mattress you can get for your Rivian R1S in its price point. And, you know, comfort's always hard to talk about because what I find comfortable, you might not. So all I can say is, to me, this is an incredibly comfortable mattress, and it's not like your typical air mattress where it's just air. It's got 9 to 10 pounds of foam built in it. And so because that air chamber's in the middle, you can tweak this to your firmness level to get the perfect comfort level for you. And so that's amazing, in my opinion. And then all of the additional features, like the simplicity of the setup. If you want to just open it up, walk around the campground or do whatever, you don't have to use the air pump. I mean, the thing fills up on its own, and within 5 minutes, you're kind of good to go. Unless you like a really firm mattress, then yeah, you can accelerate that using the pump. Teardown is just as simple by switching the pump around, putting that little gauge to deflate, and then using it, and in a matter of minutes you're torn down and you've got it back in the bag. So for its price point, again, and for the amount of comfort that it gives you and all of those additional features, I think this is one you really should not overlook, especially if you're looking to sleep inside of your Rivian R1S. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you'll be picking one up, I'd love to hear your thoughts once you get hands on it. So there you go. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.